Hello, favorite Mr.Who views. And today we're in King of the Hill, returning Japanese. And in this, Colton's acting a bit funny since he just like twisting and then scratching himself, and even Dee Dee knows he's acting like himself. So Hank brings him and the boys to John Reghorn's sauna, and yeah, they start seeing some visions like Bill has seen himself on a motorcycle and going through a big pie, and for some reason, Dale sees himself in bed with a mantis, and Hank just sees his dad thanking him, then taking hand him, and dad saying that he's got a good propane. There's all what Bill Howard saw. Hmm. And what Cotton sees just freaks out more. Just sees the 50 men that took down during WW2. Yes. Yeah, after that, Bobby offers him some ice cream to help him, and Bobby sees he's looking at a picture of a Japanese woman's wallet, and he tells Bobby it's one of them the guys that took down during the war, and he actually stole the guy's wallet. Ugh. And after Bobby tells him that, Peggy was thinking that they can go to Japan since he's trying to. Well, this is around the time when she was doing like a column piece for the newspaper, and and through the episode, or most episode, she's trying to get a free trip, and yeah, first he's try to go to try to go to Hawaii, but the person tries to pay for one letter. Yeah, but guess he stole Bobby's the title for the newspaper piece, and yeah, it's just real saying she's going to Japan. Yeah, Colin keeps freaking out every time he sees a Japanese person. He sees one of the guys he that took the life off. As I say, deleted suddenly. Well, don't know. And he really starts uh, freaking out when they're on the Pearl Harbor. That the drug man put him in the place where you keep the bags, or when they actually landed, he fell out. Yeah, when he was freaking out, one of the flight attendants saying that if you keep doing that, they do a layover uh, in Hawaii. Ugh, don't know. Yeah, when they do land, to get the camera crew starts going to Cotton, since they're doing like a news piece on him, but Cotton's to run back to the plane. Yeah, it says if you don't want the the woman is here to see the thing that he's just there to be a TV star. So Hank sticks him out in a duffel bag, and yeah, and like what if what they call it, say that Hank was in the bag to tell his other bag to be quiet. Ugh. And yeah, Hank sees calling again. He offers to help him, but Colin says he doesn't need help, and they do shake hands as a good moment. But then this guy comes into the door with flowers and some cologne and a map, and they have a Hank question Colin about it. He starts sweating, and yeah, John Colin used the shoe polish to dye his hair. Yeah, it turns out the woman isn't a widow. He's on the cotton with a with uh, when after he got his shins blown off. Yeah, I'm thinking this is just like a thing of like a cop being dirty sort of thing, but ugh. Well, I did realize maybe Cotton isn't trying to be dirty, and him and the family just join him to go into his woman's place. And yeah, we open the door. There's a guy there that looks like Hank. Yeah, later on, Con says that uh, the woman he was there to see was actually a nurse who took care of him after his shins got blown off, and yeah, he got a bit in love, and he was actually forced to go back to the army. I do see him trying to fight the army back, but he able to get him down to him with sticks. Yeah, you didn't know uh, that he that the woman was expecting after their coochie cooing. I heard he named the boy Toshiro, and yeah, he does try to do like a apology at dinner, and yeah, after hearing what Toshiro's mom went through, you can understand why Toshiro doesn't forgive him, and they think that the hill name is disgraceful, and yeah, Khan does decides to take back his apology and declares war on Japan. Ugh. And Toshiro works with robots. He's like a assistant manager of 30. I think just try to help him. I was trying to get him to help him to find Cotton, and yeah, when he refuses, he Hank just tell him that if the cops find him and he's on TV, people know that Cotton is his dad, so probably bring great shame. Yeah, and yeah, and both Hill brothers learn uh from each other, like get hang learn from Kojiro about being polite sometimes and do bond lils, and yeah, turns out Kojiro has the same problem Hank of reproducing kids. And yeah, and Kojiro just learned from Hank. Sometimes you do have to be more assertive and rude to get what you want. It's like he has a 2-year-old threaten uh, the tickets that seller for the the one of the trains by they gonna kick his ass. So yeah, and yeah, and Cobb's just walking around and events just events yeah deciding that since he's gonna meet the emperor of Japan, he might as well spit his face. Oh god. And I do quite funny that Tojiro's able to uh how you know get Hank in where the Emperor is, but he's telling the guards that he's Tom Selleck. Ugh, ugh, I don't know. And yeah, Hank does try to talk Cotton not spinning the Emperor's face while he says this like he's just gathering his spit, but it doesn't work. But when Tojiro is talking to him and just call him the father, and him just realizing that the hill name isn't that regretful from what he learned from Hank name calling Hank his little brother. Can you call him inside not to spit in Emperor's face, but so call him King Tojiro? King Tojo, sorry. I don't know. And he finally pronounces Tojiro's name properly. And and does get Tojiro man or Tojiro man says he does forgive him. And yeah, the whole time they're in Japan, like hotel, turns out they're just in the cinema room, and Tojiro was one that some they're in, like the wrong place. I don't know. Oh yeah, there's a subplot where Bobby is hang out with the Japanese girl by dancing and just get away from Peggy, but when they're supposed to meet that have sex, Peggy was dragging them away. But luckily, Colin convinced Bobby to go meet his Japanese girl before they leave, and even give her like a goodbye. I think the Hank you understand it's something to do with love. But the other subplots like Dale and Bill breaking into Hank's house makes sure it doesn't get robbed when after getting the paper, and they also using Bill's shirt like reference hand to break a window, and them dress up as Peggy and Hit and Hank. Ugh, I don't know. And yeah, Dale strangely kind to Bill since like when he was saying that Bill looks great when Bill saying when we're going to the sauna, he probably had to swap some pounds. When he took off Bill's shirt, he asked him was he working out. Yeah, and also the subplot with Luan looking after Ladybird and thinking see she's probably the deceased. I guess another Greyhound looks like her, but time Labor's alive. And yeah, the two plots with that and what Bill and Dale were doing kind of collide with Bill and Dale getting arrested and Dale getting Boomhauer to get Hank's paper. Yeah, Boomhauer didn't really get that much lines in this, just saying yo at the end, at the end of the Bill and Dale storyline, but whatever. And here's some people not really understand him. I don't really know why Hank is excited having a brother since he has a brother in a good Hank, but I think he just decided having like a big brother. And that's it. That's probably just why. And yeah, Peggy taking the Toshiro probably fall for her. Ugh, yeah. This is some scenes of Peggy having a big ego. Ugh, you know. And yeah, this is a good episode, and it caps off the character arc the Cotton's been going through uh, during during season 1 to season 6, and then getting rid of it after with him just trying to like make up for the mistakes he did in the WW2, and the just realizing that he needs to change. And I'm saying some sayings can be good, and yeah, Con does have some good moments, and especially when he's freaking out. And him saying how many women he's been with to Hank. Ugh, I don't know. And yeah, Tornado does come back in the first season of the revival, but on one scene. But I think that's some good continuity. Yeah, the revival continuity can be it's a mixed bag, but I'm not gonna get into it. And I and Hank talking to the stewardess when she's asking if he'd be able to help people to the exit, and saying Bobby needs to be 13 or over to be there, and trying to say he hits her team, but he's really good at in a crisis, and Bobby does agree. And yeah, all around, I think this is a great uh, two-part and a great season finale. I think it's probably one of the best uh, two-parters. I think both parts are good. Not to say one part just because cotton is in it, but mm. and yeah, then some of the music this was pretty good as well, and some of the songs. And yes, just remember to like, comment, subscribe, share this video and all my other videos to everyone. Check out my community tab. You put something to inform people that my video is up, and have some polls, maybe a certain voting, but yeah, you don't have to, but and yeah, I'll see you guys later.